So writing a ratio as a percentage. When I'm working with percentages, they'll say something like the rate times the base is equal to the part or amount, depending on whatever book you look at. The rate is the percent. What percent? If I'm trying to solve this and I want to get the percent by itself, I have to do the opposite of multiplying, which ends up being dividing. So if I'm looking for what percent something is, I'm taking the part divided by the base. Right? When I'm looking at finding the percent of your grade, if you get 5 out of 10, I'm taking the 5 divided by the 10. Gives you 0.5, which is 50%. So that's how they came up with that formula. Now, if you're not sure which one the base is usually where the total amount is, what you started with. So I'm going to have a chess club. The chess club has 60 members. Hong received 39 of the votes, right? He only got part of the votes. He didn't get all 60 votes. So if I'm going to find my percentage, I'm going to take the 39 that he received out of the 60 total votes. And then I'm going to grab my calculator and divide that. Now on my calculator, I'm going to get a decimal number because I have something that's less than 100%. On your calculator, when you do 39 divided by 60, you get 0.65. You then have to change your 0.65 to a percent. So I'm going to multiply by 100 or just move my decimal 2 places over, right? 0.65 is 65%. He got 65% of the votes. A little more than half, right? Just to kind of estimate to see if it looks right. So Raina has completed 63 deliveries so far this week. She needs to make 90 deliveries for the week. What percent of her deliveries has she completed? So if I'm going to do that, what am I going to do? 63 divided by 90. 63 is the part, 90 is the base, that's the total amount. So if I got 63 out of 90, I'm going to divide and get 0.7. Is that what I'm getting? And 0.7 as a percent would be 70, because I got to move it over 2 places. So 70%. Right? She did more than half, so I should have more than 50%. Number 33, Linda spent $95 at the grocery store. Of this amount, she spent $38 on fruit. What percent of the total did she spend on fruit? So if I'm going to find my percent, I'm going to take the part divided by the base. The part that she spent on fruit was $38. The total she spent at the grocery store, $95. So 38 out of the $95 she spent was spent on fruit. If I divide that, 38 divided by 95 gives me 0.4. I want to write what percent, so I have to change my decimal to a percentage. So I'm going to multiply it by 100 so I can add my percent sign. 0.4 is 40%. Just a little under half that she spent on her fruit. And that one is the last one on homework day 6.